Okay, so people always tell me that their favorite videos on my channel are the storytime videos. So I decided to do a storytime video. Okay, so this isn't going to be an embarrassing story video or creepy story video. This is going to be a video about memories from my childhood. Woo! So here we go. Okay, so when I was 3 years old, I went to this preschool and there was a boy there. This boy's name was Jimmy. And Jimmy and I were good friends. One day, out of nowhere, I bit Jimmy. Bit him like he was food. Funny that I mentioned food. You'll understand why in a second. My parents came and picked me up because the daycare said I couldn't stay there for the rest of the day because I kept biting him. And my parents were like, Lizzie, because they used to call me Lizzie. They were like, Lizzie, why'd you bite Jimmy? And I said, Mom, he's a meatball. I don't know why, but I was convinced Jimmy was a meatball. I'm still convinced Jimmy is a meatball. Wherever he is in the world, I know 3-year-old Betsy was not messing. Jimmy was a meatball. Okay, so last year I was dating this guy and we've been dating for 2 weeks and we still hadn't kissed. A whole 2 weeks. I know, call me Virgin Mary, but a whole 2 weeks. Anyways, so we didn't kiss and everyone was like, kiss, kiss, kiss. And it was just us outside, but then a bunch of people were trying to push us close to each other so that we could kiss. But I wasn't ready to kiss him yet. I already had my first kiss before this, so it wasn't that. But I just didn't want to kiss him yet. I was his first kiss. But I didn't want to kiss him yet. So I sprinted, ran away from him, literally ran away from him. If he was ever like, girls ran away from me in middle school, that literally happened because I ran away. And I didn't stop there. I ran inside the building and hid in the bathroom because peer pressure is not for me. Okay, so I don't know if this happens to anyone else, but sometimes when I talk, I spit, and it's not purposefully or anything, and it doesn't happen often. Rarely I spit, but sometimes I do. So anyways, I'm hanging out with this guy. We're at Starbucks having a conversation, sitting down, just straight chilling. And he leans in, and I'm chewing gum, by the way. He leans in, and I lean in too. And not lean in as in going for the kiss, but even though he was super cute. But lean in just to, hear each other because music was playing and it was pretty loud. So we lean in, and then while I'm talking, my gum has other plans. It spews out of my mouth and hits him square in the face. Square in the face! My gum hit Pretty Boy in the face. I feel like that should be the name of a band or a song. My gum hit Pretty Boy in the face. Ay, 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 ay. My gum hit Pretty Boy in the face. Ay, 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 ay. But it was so embarrassing, and I think of that day so often, and he just laughed it off, but I cried. I still cry to this day about it. It's really sad. Why me? Why? Anyways, okay, so this is just something weird. Okay, so I used to move in my sleep a lot. I wasn't a sleepwalker. I did talk in my sleep, but I also rolled. I was one of those people that rolled, roll out, squad. But I was one of those people that rolled out of bed. So I was sleeping in bed, and then you'd always hear a thump, and that's me hitting the ground after I fall in my bed, because my bed is pretty high, but that's me falling out. And so my mom used to hear a bunch of thumps throughout the night around the same time of night. And then finally she came in my room and inspected what was happening. She waited so long to inspect, I could have hurt. I could have gotten hurt. I could have hit my head. But anyway, she came and inspected it, and all she saw was me rolling out of bed, hitting the ground, waking up from the hit, getting back in bed, and then continuing the cycle. Just keep rolling, waking up, going to bed. And then she finally got me a bed brace, which was so embarrassing because it was like a crib, and whenever people saw my crib, but whenever people saw my bed, they were like, you have to have a crib? People didn't understand. I'm a bed roller. What can I say? Okay. So this is another story from my childhood of when I sleep. I have weird sleeping habits. So back when I was in a crib, I used to sleep on the side like this with my face like this, and then my butt pointed towards the air. I don't know why I slept like this. Probably helped oxygen flow in my brain. But I used to sleep like this, and my mom used to come in my room and push my butt down because I'd literally stick it in the air like it'd just be hanging out there. And so she had to push my butt down. Yeah, fun times. This last story is a great time. Okay, so when I was little, we lost our teeth. Okay, English, grammar, great for me. Great for me. Anyways, I was about to lose a tooth and I was in my losing teeth stage, but I didn't want to push it out, but it needed to come out. It wasn't going to come out on its own, but I didn't want to push it out. And I have a little sister, love you, Sarah, and she was like 3. So our babysitter wasn't watching. She was like vacuuming or something. So I went up to my little sister, Sarah, and I took her finger and I went like that and pushed my tooth out. This is so disgusting and I'm such a bad older sister, but I couldn't help it. I was young and I didn't want to do it myself. And I thought me using her hand to do it would have been better, but it really wasn't. I just didn't want to do it myself. But I mean, it did come out. That's the end of this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I mean, I love sharing stories. Stories are like a part of me, and it's cool that people are interested to hear them. Because I don't think my life's I think my life's interesting, but I just don't think people would be interested in hearing about it. Anyways, that's the end of this video. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. If you're a little grossed out, give it a thumbs up. If you're happy by this, give it a thumbs up. If you enjoyed my stories and want more, give it a thumbs up. And if you hate everything in the world, including me, give it a thumbs down. Subscribe to see more videos from yours truly. And basically, that's me. Bye, guys.